Hello, everybody. Now, I, like many others, got the vaccine, not for my own personal protection, actually, but because I was told it would protect others. I was sceptical about the COVID jab. I was sceptical about how quickly it was rushed onto the market. I was sceptical about the lack of long-term data. But every single day I was bombarded with TV doctors, medical professionals and politicians telling me and you that if we didn't get jabbed, we'd kill grandma. We'd slaughter the weak and vulnerable. If we didn't want it for ourselves, then get it for others. And if you don't do that, then you're evil and shall have your civil liberties curtailed. Well, it's emerged now, as we're going to discuss throughout the course of this show, that Pfizer apparently didn't test to see whether or not the vaccine stopped transmission before it was put out to market. And yet they did nothing to stop what, in my view, was the drip of pressure and even abuse that the non-vaccinated people faced. Scandalous. Knowing what we know now, would you get vaxxed? GBViews at gbnews.uk. Lots to get stuck into there. Civil liberties curtailed, etc. And we're going to be talking about this throughout the course of the show very quickly as well. It's interesting to note we have tried relentlessly now to get the usual kind of doctors that we would normally get on, those kind of people who would normally go to the opening of a fridge door. Well, it's all gone quiet over there as it currently stands. I wonder why that could possibly be. Maybe we should have given them a different medical story and they'd have been queuing up to come on. GBViews at gbnews.uk. But I went out and asked the great British public whether or not they felt pressured into getting the vaccine.
To protect myself, to protect others. It's all about protection. I think you were safer with it than without it, on the balance of evidence.
I did get pressured, especially with travelling and things like that. Obviously, I've had a baby now, which is 3 months. I'm due to have a booster. I don't really want it, but I do feel like to travel, I need it.
Lots of people did. I mean, I've never had so many emails from the NHS. Having said that, I think the NHS are fantastic and they've done a brilliant job.
Okay.
But
And you think Pfizer should have been more honest?
I think all of them should have been more honest. Government, everyone.
Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to protect yourself against anything that's a potential viral infection?
Was any of it to potentially protect others as well?
What? No, just more for myself.
Just for you?
I'm very selfish in that front, no.
My mother's diabetic and my father's in a care home, so it's mainly, I've gone through mental health issues and depression, so I don't value my life as much due to going through a severe bout of depression, but I value other people's around me.
Can I just ask you, it's emerged that Pfizer now have come out and said that they didn't know at the time that they were rolling this out whether or not the COVID vaccine actually stopped you giving it to others.
Okay, no,
Do you think they could have been more honest about that?
Of course they should, yeah, 100% they should have been, yeah, because that was the whole point of it, right? It was to stop us spreading it.
Don't kill well.
Yeah. I mean, how much did we see that on the TV? And if that's not the case and we was misled, then someone's got answers to questions to answer, certainly.
Lots of questions to answer here. Why were we not told at the time that Pfizer had not tested to see if that vaccine actually stopped transmission? Why did Pfizer themselves not step in and stop the likes of your usual TV doctor types and your Chris Whitties of this world actually telling us that it prevented transmission to a degree? Why is that? Could there be big money involved? I'll be finding that out, hopefully, throughout the course of this show. But I want to hear from you. Knowing what you know now, would you get jabbed? Did you feel pressure? Did you feel coerced? Did you feel manipulated into getting it? Or, actually, would you get jabbed up to the eyeballs all over again? All views are welcome here. GBViews at gbnews.uk.